what's going on, guys? Botobar here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a good day today. Today's going to be kind of a fun video. I want to talk about my job. I want to talk about what I do for a living, and talk about stuff that has changed my mind about certain things around, area, whether it's hospitals, hotels, stuff that I've just kind of picked up, throughout my career so far being, a firefighter. I want to talk about it. I want to shoot the crap with you guys, just kind of joke about it and get your guys' opinion. So let me know in the comments below the stuff I talk about, stuff that maybe you guys have run into. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about it, because honestly, we're just having a fun, chit chat. So grab a beer, grab whatever, grab a beverage. We're just going to be shooting the crap and just having a fun conversation about it. But honestly, real quick, I want to let you guys know, just an update. I got my second COVID shot. Not a big proponent. I don't promote it. I don't discourage it. I'm not a huge supporter of it. If you want to get it, get it. If you don't, I don't care. I really don't. My wife had COVID. I never caught COVID somehow. I don't know how the hell that happened, but I've been running, we as a fire department have been running COVID patients quite a lot in the past couple of months, but it's been really weird. Like, we haven't ran too many COVID patients in the past couple of days, like maybe onesies and twosies here. So what are a few things that happened? In the beginning, everybody got COVID. So now we're all like on the back end where nobody's getting COVID because everybody already had COVID. It's a very weird thing that's happening, at least in our working area. So, yeah, I don't know. At least talking about the vaccine and whatnot, if your doctor recommends it, get it. If you don't get it, I'm not judging you by any means, because honestly, it's your body and I don't really give a damn. So anyway, but yeah, I got it just because of my occupation, and we've been running COVID patients nonstop. And I'll say this, I've gotten sick a couple of times, but it hasn't been COVID. And the amount of times that we've run COVID patients, and even my wife getting COVID, I don't know how the hell I didn't. I don't know if it's just like blood types. I heard like blood types had a little bit of play here and there about, whether you're susceptible or not. I'm O positive. Apparently O positive has a better outlook when it comes to your susceptibility or something. I don't know. There's a lot of research, a lot of BS kind of going on with that, but anyway, I got it. So we'll see how I do. Tomorrow, with tomorrow's video, we'll let you know how I'm doing. Apparently around maybe by the time I go to bed, I'm supposed to be feeling some type of symptoms. When I got the shot, the lady's like, "Oh yeah, how did you react to your first shot?" I was like, "Oh, I didn't really have any reaction besides my arm hurting." And they're like, "Oh, that's good. Well, there's a slight possibility that you might not have a reaction with this one, so that's good. But you might have a reaction with this, have like some of the symptoms." I'm like, "Oh, wow, fantastic. I was hoping, not to have symptoms, but with your encouragement of I am going to be feeling symptoms, oh, that makes me just feel so much better." So anyway, yeah, it's even to this day, I still remember how COVID hit our area, because I remember running a call 2-3 o'clock in the morning. We ran this facility. I can't remember if it's like a nursing home / rehabilitation type thing. But I remember 2-3 o'clock in the morning, we get there, and the story is like 2 or 3 people have COVID. Okay, not a big deal. They have a quarantine area, so they have some rooms, and they're putting the quarantine people there. But one of the people that is supposed to be on lockdown doesn't want to be on lockdown. They don't want to be on lockdown, and this is not our patient by any means. But this person does not want to be on lockdown, and he keeps wandering the halls of this facility. And they're like, yeah, you know what? He didn't want to be on lockdown, so we just, allowed him to go back to his room. And it's like, excuse me? That day, I'm telling you, I remember that day, I was like, oh my God, this place is going to blow up. Literally like a week or two later, the entire facility had COVID. And I'm like, I remember like day 0. I remember that day. We were there 2-3 o'clock in the morning. And I remember that situation. So yeah, anyway, if you want to know how how facilities run, that's kind of how it happened. So anyway, all right. So let me talk about this. I know I kind of BS'd you guys about COVID and stuff, but I want to talk about what my job has kind of given me a little bit more of insight on things, because I'll say this. I think that my job gives me a lot of fulfillment. I really do. There's calls here and there. I'm like, oh man, we run to the same person over and over again. I'll say this too about that. It is pretty often we have some, it's the same people over and over again that call us. We have a couple of hotels and motels that we run the same person over and over again, really kind of abusing the 911 system. But I mean, it is what it is. You call 911, that's what you get. You get the 911 service. Maybe somebody fell on the ground, somebody just needs a ride to the hospital and stuff. It's crazy to know of like how important 911 is. Like 911 is incredibly important for people that really need it in the time that they need it. But then you have these people that abuse it and just need a ride to the hospital. They just, oh, I have a bloody nose, take me to the hospital. Oh, I fell. I need to go to the hospital now. It's like, you know what? You can probably transport yourself. You can probably, get in your car. You can have a family member take you. But you have this certain portion of people that call 911 that I feel like just take it away from others. People that really need 911, you're taking resources away. And that's one thing that I've learned in this line of work, that it's just like, that makes me so dang mad that people do that. And it drives me crazy. These people that we run all the time, it's just like, I don't know. Anyway, so one thing that at least my job has kind of taught me too is how much I can trust hotels and like what hospital I want to go to, because not all hotels are the same. Not all hospitals are the same when it comes to quality of care and whatnot. But let's first go on to hotels. So I will say this: I would probably say about 70%. You know what? No, I probably maybe 60-40. 60-40 of the calls we get are probably going to hotels. Like it's great, extended stays, whatever it might be. People long-term hotel stays or just regular hotels. And what we run up on in hotels and the way that people live and the way that people, you have people that are staying long-term in hotels for a long time, and it's just like, oh my, just the smell and what it looks like. It has led me to believe that I will pay top dollar for hotel rooms, or just kind of I will. I think my boy Ink even said like I will take extra time to clean my hotel room by going in, because out of the stuff that I've been experiencing, man, oh my God, yeah, definitely. I will say this: I would not fret on spending high dollar on some hotel room, because it is incredible to know like what we run up on, and actually taking the time to actually disinfect the hotel room on your own, because it's definitely not unpleasant. It's definitely an unpleasant sight for what we run up on, and kind of seeing how people live. And it's just one of those things that definitely have changed my mind on hotels and where I'm going to stay at for the night. And actually like thinking back of like the hotels I did stay in, and like not knowing what I know now, has definitely made me question where I stayed at previously before what I know. And then the other thing, let's talk about hospitals. So, out of the places that we have transported people, some hospitals do pretty good. I will say this: not all hospitals are the same. Not all the people that work there are the same. There's some good people here. There's some bad people here that you got to watch out for. But quality of care is one thing that I've been kind of paying attention to, at least as a firefighter, because the way that happens, critical care patients, we take them to the hospital. Like we are in charge of, helping the ambulance get them to someplace that they need medical care. They need that extra hands to help in the ambulance and to help them get to the hospital. And that's one thing that we've kind of facilitated as firefighters. But getting to the hospital and taking the patient there, I want a hospital where I see people hustling, bustling, and being the first person there to help out. I think there've been multiple times where I've gotten in the hospitals where we get the patient to their emergency room, to their ER room, and we're the only people there for like a couple minutes, like 2-3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. We're the only people there with the patient in the ER room, and I'm like, where the nurse, the doctor? Is there anybody here working? Like there's no rooms are being, have patients in them. It's like, this is the only person here. And I'm like, oh my God. So I will say this: when it comes to knowing your area, knowing your location, maybe you're not a firefighter, maybe you're not a first responder or anything. Maybe you're just somebody that lives in your town. I would definitely, this is just me, I would definitely find exactly where maybe some good hospitals are at. Maybe find some reviews of different places. Maybe talk to people that have gone to hospitals and whatnot. But at least one thing that this job has taught me is like, man, know your location, know your area. And when it comes to hospitals, know the hospitals that will like bust their butt to make sure you get good quality care, that'll do the hustling and bustling and give you some. Because out of the experiences that I've seen, man, it is they're pretty hard to find. It is a needle in a haystack trying to find some good quality care. And I'm happy that as a fire department, as firefighters and paramedics and stuff like that, that we do a really good job when it comes to quality of care, and actually taking care of the patient and whatnot. But man, once we relinquish that to hospitals and whatnot, it's hit and miss. It's definitely hit and miss, at least what I've experienced in my time. But anyway, guys, I just at least wanted to kind of shoot the crap with you guys. Not really anything too impactful and whatnot. I just at least wanted to talk about my job a little bit and kind of the situation that's been kind of going around in my town when it comes to COVID and getting the shot and stuff like that. But let me in the comments below, guys. One, let me know, COVID wise, how's it going around your area? You get the shot, you don't get the shot. But also too, when it comes to talking about like hotels and hospitals and stuff like that, let me know what you guys have experienced. Let me know what you guys do, what your plan is and whatnot. But I would love to know from you guys what is the thing that you guys have experienced. So please let me know in the comments below. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of the day. Look forward to talking to you guys all again next time. I'll take care. Bye-bye.